You've been waiting for the right moment, the perfect conditions, that sudden surge of clarity that will finally let you begin living. You are caught in the idle state. You stand completely still, expecting some external force to eventually arrive and jolt you into action. Meanwhile, the rest of the world keeps moving. People pass you by. They build, they fail, they iterate, and they consistently advance. For you, the days and weeks blur together. You wake up, look at where you are, and make the exact same promise to change that you made yesterday, a promise you never actually execute. Waiting for motivation is an active choice. By hitting pause on your daily actions, you choose to quietly forfeit your own potential. Deep down, you feel the emotional toll of that choice. Every broken promise you make to yourself adds another layer of quiet fear. This is the psychological loop keeping you stuck, known as the savior complex. The savior complex is a behavioral pattern where feeling trapped triggers a false reliance on a future version of yourself to do the hard work. Notice the rest of the world steadily advancing. By remaining caught in this repetitive loop, your position physically drops further behind, making the fear of being left behind a reality. Telling yourself you will start tomorrow feels safe. It soothes your anxiety for a moment, but that comforting illusion is the exact mechanism keeping you exactly where you are. To break out of that continuous loop, you have to accept a harsh truth that most people actively choose to avoid. No one is coming to save you. Your friends aren't going to pull you out of it. Your family can't do the work for you. And that sudden burst of inspiration you've been banking on does not exist. You cannot apply an external patch to fix a flaw in your internal operating system. No amount of advice can rewire the habits you refuse to change. Realizing that your lack of progress is entirely self-inflicted carries a sharp sting. It means you are the sole architect of your own stagnation. Taking raw accountability hurts, but diagnosing yourself as the problem is the only way to prove you have any influence over the outcome. Early progress is rarely, if ever, graceful. It is a slow, intentional, mechanical struggle against your own internal friction. Forget the false myth of energetic inspiration. Momentum comes from the manual act of pushing the controls forward when you have no desire to move. You face massive mental obstacles every morning. Your internal resistance operates like a hostile environment, designed to keep you seated and safe. This logic puts the power back in your hands. If your own internal hesitation is the force keeping the brakes locked, then your own internal command is the only hand that can release them. Discipline operates completely independent of your environment. You don't need things to be easier. You only need a conscious choice to override your default settings. The storm eventually breaks. Your role shifts from passive spectator to active player. Standing completely on your own can feel terrifying, but that isolation provides total, uncorrupted autonomy over your choices. Strip away every external excuse and every crutch. You are left with absolute control over your future trajectory. Drop the expectation of loud, flawless victories. Actual growth is an accumulation of unglamorous, silent daily decisions. Accept the weight of the controller. That is the exact moment your life begins. Step into a state of quiet confidence and calm readiness. Dismantle the expectation that the path forward will ever be easy or automated. Stop wishing for easier circumstances. Focus entirely on upgrading your own capacity to handle the friction of reality. Take the next step. Do not wait for a signal. Do not ask for permission. Commit to total ownership. The objective is to become a person so capable and disciplined that you no longer require anyone else to save you.